It's been a year. 12 months ago, after I'd been in contact with the various committee leaders of our church and with others in our conference, I sat down here in Tyson Hall with our staff. And in a staff meeting that was odd because we were sitting at tables spread around the room rather than sitting close to each other, I had to share with them that we would be pausing in-person worship. That on March 15th, we would simply offer one live stream service. We'd never done anything like that. But like everyone else, I thought that we would only have to do this for a couple of weeks. So we would be back well before Holy Week and Easter, and boy, was I wrong. There was no way to have known how long it would be before we would be able to worship again in the building. We suddenly had to start filming worship music and daily devotionals and the Stations of the Cross and worship services and special services for the holy days of Holy Week and Easter itself. And then we had to start thinking about how to do ministry. Along the way, Vestavia Dance and the Conservatory of the Arts had to develop online methods of teaching. Our day school had to redesign their model of ministry so that they could reopen slowly across the summer. We started outdoor worship, outdoor and online Sunday school classes, outdoor and online small groups. We researched the ways to film and to provide video resources for small groups and Sunday school classes, and we began to look into all that we would need to do in order to safely return to the building. When we returned inside, well, then we had to figure out the safe numbers. How many people? How long should a service or a group meeting last? And the overarching question we had to keep answering again and again was, how could we provide you the opportunities that you need to continue growing as disciples? And one of our main goals along the way was to not start something back only to have to shut it down again. And so we have been cautiously moving forward, sometimes slower than you like, but we've been moving forward all along. And the result is now we have more people involved in small group and discipleship formation than we've had for years. We have more people finding ways to connect to one another online and in person. And we even have more people volunteering across our various areas of ministry. It's amazing. We cannot thank you enough for the support that you have given our staff and our church as we have moved through each unique and difficult thing we have faced across the past year. Truly, words are inadequate to thank you for how wonderful and adaptable and flexible you have been. You understood that we've never dealt with anything like this before, and you stood by us as we were having to learn and adapt along the way. It's been a year of growing and refocusing and reprioritizing, and a year when God has been working in and through our church in amazing and creative ways. But we could say it in a different way. It's been a year. Across this past year, we have experienced all of the emotions: uncertainty, fear, panic, separation, anxiety, depression, loss. And that's just to name some of our experiences. We've watched our calendars get erased, all the plans we had made gone. We watched family moments and experiences get canceled or lessened because of the threat of COVID. It's been a year when we have worried about our own health and the health of those we love. But across this year, it has been amazing to watch how you have cared for each other, how you have found ways to support one another across all that we have faced. You have shown one another the love and compassion of Christ again and again and again, and you have helped each other walk through these very unusual and sometimes very difficult days. You are truly an amazing congregation, truly the body of Christ. I've always said that I am honored beyond words to be your pastor. And across the past year, I have felt that honor and that privilege grow more deeply in my heart, because you are truly an amazing congregation that loves our God and loves His church. And as I've watched this congregation and staff work together to adapt, to grow, and to look forward to where God is leading us next, I can't wait to see where God takes us across the years to come. It's been a year in so many ways, but I can't wait to see how God continues to grow His church here in Vestavia. And I know that together we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. May God bless you and keep you now and always.